If you want the truth, check the docs. Pier 47. Midnight. Come alone. It was obviously a trap, but it was also my only lead. I spent the rest of the day preparing, checking my gun, planning escape routes, writing a letter to my sister, just in case. As I left the office that evening, I saw Marco in the hallway. He smiled at me. Working late again, Tony? You should get some rest. You look tired. I'll rest when I'm done, I replied. Done with what? I didn't answer, but as I walked past him, I heard him whisper, so softly I almost missed it. See you soon. The docks at midnight were exactly as terrifying as I'd expected. Fog rolled off the water, thick and cold. The only sound were the creaking of ships and the distant cry of seagulls. I kept my hand on my gun, eyes scanning every shadow. Pier 47 was at the far end, isolated. A single warehouse loomed in the darkness. The door was slightly open. I approached slowly, every instinct screaming at me to run. Inside, crates were stacked to the ceiling, and in the center, illuminated by a single bare bulb, was a table covered in papers. I moved closer. Shipping manifests, weapon orders, blueprints of my properties, everything I needed to prove Marco's plan. He was smuggling weapons into the city, planning to arm his own crew and stage a coup. This wasn't just betrayal. It was war. Behind me, a floorboard creaked. I spun around, gun drawn. A figure stood in the doorway, hands raised. Don't shoot. I'm the one who called you. It was Frankie. Alive. Beaten and bruised, but alive. Frankie? What? No time, he gasped. Marco knows you're here. The gunshot was deafening. Frankie's eyes went wide. He collapsed, blood spreading across his chest. I dove behind a crate as more shots rang out. Footsteps pounded on the wooden floor. Multiple shooters. I returned fire, my shots wild in the darkness. Then I ran, crashing through a side door, into the fog, as the warehouse exploded into chaos behind me. I barely made it back to my car. My hands were covered in Frankie's blood. He tried to save me, and he died for it. I drove aimlessly for an hour, making sure I wasn't followed before heading to my safe house across the river. But paranoia drove me back to the office the next morning. I needed to know who else had turned. I called in Bobby DeMarco, one of my oldest lieutenants. We'd grown up together. If anyone was still loyal, it would be Bobby.